And that leads us to the last game that we're going to discuss for our Week 10 preview. And this game is not a super flashy game. It's not one they'll talk about on First Take or on the Josh Pate Show or any of your main media outlets that you might watch college football from. No hate on those shows. Those are great shows. I watch them myself. But no one is talking about this game. I think it has playoff implications. It's got an undefeated team. I think it's a huge football game. I am going to be so excited to watch it. I think the winner really, really maintains hope to make playoffs, to win their conference, to find a way in, and the loser might just be done. And that game is not Texas Vanderbilt. It's not Ohio State Penn State. It's not against teams that are spending millions of dollars on their rosters. It's a game in the American Conference against, or not against, but it is the North Texas Mean Green taking on the Navy Midshipmen. I cannot wait for this football game. It's going to be epic. Navy's undefeated. Navy's my preseason pick to make the playoffs from the group of 5, and they're sitting at 7-0, and they are my favorite team in college football right now. Like, if Navy played Alabama, I might legitimately cheer for Navy, 100%. They're like my little baby. I love cheering for them, and I feel so patriotic. I feel like a good red-blooded American when I turn on the TV and I see Blake Horvath running for 400 yards a game, and I'm cheering for my soldiers, for my men, for my armed troops. I love it. So keep going out there and support the military Navy. You're doing a great job. You're undefeated, and you're rushing for over 318 yards per game, which is by far the best in the country. It's not just the best in the American, it's the best in the whole world of college football. They're running the ball whichever way they want to. They're running it with their quarterback, Blake Horvath. They're running it with their super athletic gadget wide receiver, running back, sort of playmaker, and Eli Heidenreich. They're running it with their big fullback kahuna up front, Alex Texa. They're just making plays through the run game. They're putting up 37 points per game. Frankly, when Navy's clicking, when Navy's doing what they want to do on offense, you can't really stop it because they have eye candy. They have options. They do shovel passes. They do play action, triple options, and throw post routes. It is so awesome to watch, and I cannot wait to watch it. They had a huge, awesome 2-point conversion win at Temple 2 weeks ago. They're coming off a bye week. They've got momentum. They've got college football playoff hopes, and they've got a huge game against North Texas. I love this offense, and if you look at North Texas's defense, their defense is not great, especially against the run. They're good against the pass. They're one of the best in the American against the pass, but they're not against the run. And Navy runs the ball so well. So I think North Texas is going to get gashed. They got gashed a few times when they played South Florida. I think they get gashed a few more times when they play Navy. And I think Navy's going to put up a bunch of points. I do. Now, the problem as a Navy fan when I'm watching this game, and if you're a North Texas supporter, it's good for you. North Texas's offense is flying as well. Navy's running the ball for 318 yards per game. North Texas is throwing it for 317 yards per game. I mean, Drew Mestemaker, their quarterback, has been just a maniac. He's thrown 21 touchdowns and 4 interceptions. He frankly doesn't care. He goes out there, kind of like JKS, and just hucks footballs. And it's awesome to watch. Wyatt Young, their little wide receiver, dang, he's been good. That dude is fun to watch. So, I mean, I think North Texas, of course, they've shown an ability to line it up through the air, and Navy's defense is not great, especially against the pass. So you have a Navy offense that can run the ball so well against a North Texas defense that can't stop the run. And on the other side, you have a North Texas offense that's explosive as heck, and you have a Navy defense that can't stop the pass. So you have a game that is perfectly set up to be awesome, to be a shootout, to just be an offensive clinic. I think it's going to be so much fun to watch. I cannot wait for this football game. It's the game I'm most excited about this season, or not this season, this week. And the loser, in my opinion, I mean, Navy still has to play Notre Dame, South Florida, and Memphis, not to mention Army at the end of the year. So I think if Navy loses this game, they can kiss their playoff chances goodbye. And if North Texas loses the game, they have 2 American Conference losses. So they're pretty much out as well. Excuse me. So a huge game with playoff implications. And I think it's going to be an awesome one to watch. I mean, what more could you ask for? It's an 11 o'clock kick, local time at North Texas. So here's time for my game pick. Of course, how could you pick against North Texas here? I mean, honestly, they're the more talented team. You got to trust them late in the game with their quarterback, with what Nestamaker can do. You got to trust the consistency of this North Texas team. I think it'd be ridiculous to pick Navy. I have to stay within Mean Green, and I have to pick the North Texas Mean Green. I have to. Is what I would say if I was not American. That's what I would say if I don't have red, white, and blue coursing through my veins. It's what I would say if I don't hear the eagle cry every day at noon when I look up at the sun. I live on American soil. I enjoy freedom each and every day. And I am cheering for the Navy midshipmen. And I am picking Navy, not just to win this game, but to win one of the games of the year against North Texas. And then I'm picking Navy to go on to make the playoffs and to lose in the first round. But it's going to be an awesome show when they lose in the first round. So I think this game's going to be awesome. Can't wait for it. I'll be cheering for our armed troops. I've got Navy winning an instant classic on the road against North Texas. Let's see who Will's got. Will's got North Texas. All right, so I guess Will's a communist. I guess Will's a full-blown communist. He's siding against the American Navy, and he's going with North Texas. No disrespect towards North Texas, but he is picking against the United States of America. Yeah, that's what Britain did back in the 1700s, and look where we are now. That's what the South did, and the Union prevailed. So picking against America has not always worked, and it's not going to work here. Give me Navy. Give me Navy every day of the week to knock off North Texas. Go America, baby. Go red, white, and blue.